with Onos.
Hi there, you're welcome to Real Deal with Onos. Today's episode will inspire you in such a remarkable way. My name is Onos Ariyo, and this is Real Deal.
Real testimonies, real encounters, real experiences. Real Deal with Onos.
My guest today is a professional singer. He's a worship leader, a vocal coach. In fact, I need to add mine. He's a vocal beast, vocal terrorist. Please, if you don't know how to sing around him, just fem none other than the amazing Segun Obe.
Can I hold it? My head is swelling. And it's so good to be here with you, my sister,
I'm excited.
in this lovely space. Guess what? We have taken over. Segun Obe, SO Inspired,
Meron's studio.
you know.
What you take
Good
over?
to be here.
Thank you so much.
I feel like I'm home.
Oh, amazing. So great to have you on Real Deal with Onos.
Thank you.
See, Segun has numerous testimonies, but today we're going to talk about the vocal coach himself. What gave birth to that amazing. It's like almost like a baby.
Yeah.
It's like the way you go about your music school, the vocal coaching and all of it. So Segun, take us on the journey.
Wow. I'd like to first of all thank you because this is a platform that I've admired from a distance.
Aww.
And it's so good to be a
My
part of it
head
now.
is wet.
Yes,
I
so-
cannot tell a lie.
Like you let my own sweat. But seriously, voice it out. It's called Voice It Out. If you
Yeah.
just go hashtag Voice It Out with Segun Obe on Instagram, you'll find it. Voice It Out is a platform where I get to train singers. But it didn't just start in a glamorous, nice way. There were times I probably even didn't understand what was going on, for real. I'll give you an example of how the whole thing started. Now I have my own, just like you have I have the studio, that I also have my band come in and play. Things are there now, so to speak, but we're still growing. But at that time, I didn't have my own personal rehearsal space. So I used to go to a certain venue, just close to my area, to rehearse.
I remember what year was that?
It must have been.
So you don't tell.
Well, let me just say about.
So you don't tell.
Make I just say about 15 years ago.
Oh wow.
Just to play safe.
Yeah.
Because I know one put here where we say, how old are you? Are you a father, grandfather? so that is it. But the truth is, and I used to rehearse there, and I looked at the venue and I was like, wait a minute, I like this space, and I can use this space for something else other than just come here, rehearse, and get ready for an event.
Yeah.
And my mind just went to me straight away, voice training. Why not? It was like a light bulb just went off my head. Ding! Voice training. You sing. And the truth is, and this is not, I'm not trying to boast or anything, and you actually captured that in your intro, but I've heard it a lot, so it must be true. When I started singing, I realized that the people were not, too many people didn't sound like me. You had people who had this Nigerian way of singing in English, but to actually correctly speak English and, your riffs, your runs, everything is precise. I had this from when I was really little, and I'd always felt like everybody else sounded different from me. When I sing, people are like, wow, you're trying to copy your Imbo. I'm like, I find that I'm not trying to copy anybody. It just flows. When I open my mouth to sing, I've always been that way. Maybe my mentors, I had something to do with it at the time. Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah.
I
can tell from the way you.
Yeah, like when I go no New Year's Day. When I hear him sing and he naturally, his eyes are shut, but you can see him moving and his head is. And I tried it when I sing, and I found out that sometimes when I move, it helps. Some notes are hidden somewhere when you have to push them out, man. So that's why I have a lot of head movement in my singing. But back to, and so I looked at the venue and I said to myself, look, I can teach people what I do, because over time people have been coming to me, bros, can you teach me how to sing? I'm like, well, I don't know if I can teach it, but I can tell you what to do and what not to do. And I'm like, my mind, that's teaching. So I looked at the venue and I said to myself, I can convert this place to a training ground, and that's what I did. Actually, I think I have a picture of it, which we had some chairs. Actually, at the time they were using benches in the rehearsal venue 15 years ago, and I had to rent chairs. Imagine, I had to rent chairs, and then they put the what you call it there, the chairs, they brought them, and then I had to arrange them personally. The first edition, actually, what happened was this. I spoke to one of my singers, two of them, and I said, if you have people who want to learn how to sing, tell them to come. For some reason, somebody will call me and say, bro, somebody don't say they want to come. I say, how much? And I'm like, oh, they want to pay. This is something I even wanted to do for free. And I was like, oh, how much? Okay, I'll get back to you. And I went back home and I was like, money. Because all along, for me, it's passion.
Yeah.
What I do, or what I've always wanted to just do, is sing. Any platform, I just want to bless people with my vocals and do it properly. But I just realized, I can make money from this.
Yeah.
And that was it. It was a hook right there, and I put an amount to it, and I said, okay, I'll do a weekend, which is like 3 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because Sunday obviously church.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, tell them it's this amount, and I just put a tag on it. In my mind, I was like, they will not come back again. 2 days after, I was getting calls. So they want to know the bank account to pay into. Yeah, I got not less than, because I put it on a certain Inspiration FM, actually, to be precise. I did there's a stuff we do at the end of the year called Christmas Praise Jam.
Yeah.
So they were like, okay, we can also help you with your stuff. I was like, okay, can you help me put this on radio? And they were like, yeah. Stylishly, playfully, they put the advert on, and people started calling, we want to join, that guy can sing, we want to. And before you know it, guys, people were paying. I had about 15 people pay 10,000 naira each for 3 days. And I was like counting money in my account. I was like, what? Okay, what am I going to teach? So the pressure. I was like, okay, I hope I don't say the wrong things. And then they now come back and say, oh, why return my money? You didn't teach us anything. So it took me to go back into my closet. Long and short, I started voicing.
But yeah.
And 15 people were seated.
And we've done how many?
By now, I think I did the last edition was done just before COVID, hit. That was I think it was in February. February. You were actually part of it.
Yeah.
I invited you for 2 editions, but the
amazing.
first 3 I did, I couldn't even. I think the first 2 people that were facilitators of me was Yinka Davis and Waleoni.
The very first one.
The very first one. And I remember the backdrop. It was still rough and very, very, very tacky. It was just a very tacky setup, but I just wanted to do it. And that's why I would say to somebody listening right now that sometimes it may not even look like it. You may not even have everything together. But just once you have the idea and you can do it, whatever it is, not even necessarily music, it could be anything, it could be cooking, it could be whatever. But you have the concept, it's there. You would realize that you can't even sleep in the night.
Yeah,
it wakes you up. It just taps you.
Yeah, it
on the shoulder and tells you, "Hey, I'm here. What are you gonna do with me? You have me. Use me." And before I knew it, I had 15 names of people who had paid for Voice It Out.
Amazing.
I had the first edition. It was a hit back to back.
You had the second one.
The second one, it was now a different venue because now I was thinking bigger. I didn't want to go back to that small space. I just felt, you know what? I need a projector. The first one I didn't have a projector. Second one I said it has to be better than the first. So I got a projector and then put it together, set it up. And my protege, who's still my protege till tomorrow, I think he's been with me now for about 12 years. So said to me, we can actually put your slide.
Nice.
I didn't know all those things. You put your slide on the computer and then
you just wanted to sing and teach.
Yeah, I just wanted. So packaging started coming in. I'm trying to show you something. It didn't start with the packaging. Yeah. Because sometimes people want to start from the top. They want to start swagalicious. You want to dress the part and look the part, and then you're empty.
Yeah.
It's like I've seen a lot of singers out there who they look when they tint up like this, you'll be like, wow. Then when you give them a microphone, it's like. You can hear a pin drop. Total silence because they sing crap. Sorry to say, but hey, I'm just keeping it real. Vocal coach. Know what I'm saying? So now at the end of the day, I was with 3rd edition. I called you. I was not able to invite Tim Godfrey, the great Onos, hint, right here, and some other people. I think I had Sammy Oposo on the 2nd edition, and I was like, whoa, it's growing.
Yeah.
People are now calling me to say, bros, don't forget are we having Voice It Out this year? It now outgrew me. because today it's beyond me. Again, I now had to travel to America to do one or two things. And then there was a church there, Winners Chapel in Lanham, actually, to be precise, in Maryland. Just called me and said, we heard you're in town. Can you fix a training for us? I went to the choir, was with them for a month. And the choir got better. And they were like, wow, sir, you should do this. That was it. Came back to Nigeria. There's a church, Pastor Walade Faras's church, Guiding Light Assembly. Trained them for 2 years. The music director there today, I left him there. He's my protege. He's actually the guy that's still with me till tomorrow, who does background singing for me when I'm on stage. And there's a big project happening soon it has to do with me being the voice trainer for the event. I can't, break it down, but y'all will find out soon. So I'm just saying that it started really small. From that tiny rehearsal venue where there were benches here and there and just buckets of whatever, and I put it all together. Even though it wasn't all shining from the top, I knew there was something there.
Yeah.
And I thank God that today.
Amazing. So I want you to speak to someone who God has given an idea, because all this started from just an idea that God had dropped.
From just an idea.
Yeah, in your spirit, man.
Right.
And to someone who God has given an idea, a concept, to do that business, to start that job. Yeah. What would you say to them? I
think I addressed it, but then I want to say it even better than I said it before. Other time, which is, please don't wait till everything is set. A lot of times people wait till there's capital. I didn't even have capital. All I had was payment for the venue. Because it's like I normally regularly pay for the venue of the rehearsal place that I now have myself, thank God. I just said to them, okay, can I pay for 3 days straight? And they were like, fine. That's all I needed. Just a little capital to pay for the venue. And monies came in. I was even now able to now employ people who I could pay for, working with me around the time. So never think of that big thing. Have the big vision. Have the big dream. Admire those that are there, that are doing it. But don't start from where they are. The mistake people make is you see your mentor. You see an Onos now. You want to start from where she is now.
The way you know.
If you know what she's been through to build this brand, to get to where it is today, that she's doing this auspicious, awesome, thing we call
real deal
with Onos, you would know that it didn't just start yesterday. So follow, and this was not how she looked 10 years ago. She probably was.
What do you mean?
I want your try to say, don't be like this. We will go to PG. Since we don't break at that. but the bottom line is, don't start from the top. Never think of, I want to start dressing or looking, because you can look a part but not be that part. And when you look it and you don't own it, you're not it. It's only a matter of time for people see how fake you really truly are, and then you all fall apart and you will not be happy. Start from the basis. If you're making that catering stuff, start cooking from your house. Let people around you start saying, oh boy, that's too sweet though. Let people admire what you're doing from where you are.
Yeah.
From your husband, if you're a wife, just start telling you. Let your husband even suggest, I tell you should start cooking for people though. Then you now think about it and then conceptualize. It could be, I started with cooking, for example, as an example. But there are other examples. You could be a footballer out there, my goodness. And you never know, you could end up with, look at all these boys that are playing for Manchester United and all of those. They started from here on the streets in Nigeria. Yeah. You can start right where you are right now. Start. And you see your consistency, because I never stopped. I sounded different from every other singer. I used to feel bad at some point. Like, why do I sound different when I sing? Everybody's singing, we bless you, Lord, you are holy. And when I sing a song, I want to sing it properly with the right diction, enunciation, pronunciation, articulation. But people look at me and say, he's trying to form an imbo. I'm not forming. I just want to do it correctly.
Amazing. So, passion. That's passion talking.
That's it.
He's passionate about singing and getting it right.
I cannot stand it when people sing in English and it sounds like they're speaking another language. If the word is Armageddon, say Armageddon, not Armageddon. I'm just saying, get it right. You know,
Getting hot
get
in
it
here.
right. It is. My
Get
passion
it right.
is waking up. I can't. Come on, passion.
You
You better calm down now. So there you go. Just start where you are right now. Don't think about the money. If you don't have enough money, it's fine. Start with what you have. It will grow.
Amazing. I want to add to what he just said. Start from just start.
Yeah.
And also, once you're about to start, commit that project to God's hand.
That's right.
Make sure you have
That's right.
a leading and a push. Let him be your direction. Let God guide you,
Yes.
because he will always give you the blueprint.
That's right.
Of every dream, vision,
That's right.
business.
That's right.
He had everything. You can download it straight from the heavens.
That's right.
So
That's right.
we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're going on a short break.
Real testimonies, real encounters, real experiences, real deal with Onos.
Who am I that you're mindful of me? That you hear me when I call? Who am I that you're mindful of me? That you hear me when I call? Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. See, I was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. 'Cause you have done what no man can do. Yeah. You still do what no man can do. You can heal the sick, oh God. You have saved like no man can save. Yeah. Yeah. You still save like no man can save. Yeah. Listen to this part right here. It's simple. It just says, Jesus, now you. After all I've been through, your grace brought me through. So I say, oh, oh, oh. Let's sing it one more time. Say, Jesus, now you, through the storm, through the rain, after all I've been through, your grace brought me through. So I say, oh, oh, oh. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. See, I was lost, but now I'm found. Who was blind, but now I see. Now I see.
Real testimonies, real encounters, real experiences, real deal with Onos.
It's great to be back on Real Deal with Onos, and my guest Segun Obe has just been giving us basbos. I had to use that word. Basbos. Amazing. Okay, Segun, for someone who wants to register, wants to work on your vocals, and want to be a part of your voice it out with Segun Obe. So what would you like to say to them?
Well,
how they can connect with you, all of that.
COVID is here, and so I'm really strategizing how I'm going to work out this edition that's coming up next year. I'm hoping that things are open next year. If they are, we'll have it the way we do. We just space out people, social distancing, making sure there's hand sanitizers, all the face masks, the works, everything. And if not, I'll probably for the first time, I'll do a Zoom one version. I'm still thinking about it. But the important thing is I'm not going to let the dream die. But I am training individuals for now.
Amazing.
So what it is that, like, if your choir say they need like an inspiration, somebody to come in and just give the choir some boost, inspire their vocals, I'm available. So choirs have called me. Basically, right now, if you just take your phone, like I'm sure you're probably watching from a gizmo right now, if you just type hashtag voice it out with Segun Obe, there's voice it out Segun Obe 1. There's voices of Segun Obe 2, there's voices of Segun Obe 3. Those are the additions. That's why they're 1, 2, 3. So you see the pictures of how people were blessed and, the classes and, all of that. However, you can also follow me on social media. I am Segun Obe on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. I am, just write it together. There's no hyphen, no whatever. Just I am Segun Obe all together. And you'll find me there. If you just send me an inbox and tell me your desire of wanting to train your voice, you have a choir you feel that need training, I'm your man. I got you.
Some people sabi sell market. Even me, I was trying to look for what I will contribute.
I am the son of Paula Defarasi. I have to know how to talk.
I was looking for what I will contribute to his... It's amazing.
Yes.
This session has been super exciting. Yes. If you want to train your voice, if you want to make it better, your business, whatever it is,
I got you.
Segun.
I got you. Sorry.
Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing episode. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on our page. Thank you. Stay blessed. God bless you.
Real testimonies, real encounters, real experiences, real deal with Onos.
When I walk through deep water, I know that you will be with me. When I'm standing in the fire, I will not be overcome. Through the valley of the shadow, I will not fear. I am not alone. I am not alone. You will go before me. You will never leave me. I am not alone. I am not alone. You will go before me. You will never leave me. In the midst of deep sorrow, I see your light is breaking through. The dark of night will not overtake me. See, I am pressing into you. Lord, you fight my every battle. You're my strength, Lord. You're my defender. You're my shelter from the storm. Through the trials, you've always been faithful. You bring healing to my soul. I am not alone. I am not alone. You will go before me. You will never leave me. I am not alone. I am not alone. You will go before me. You will never leave me. You never leave me. You won't forsake me. Emmanuel.
Real testimonies, real encounters, real experiences, real deal with Onos.